Welcome to this autumn's 6-week nutrition challenge. For this round of the nutrition challenge, we're going to focus on increasing the amount of vegetables, fruit, and protein in our diet. We want to work together to try and see how this influences our recovery, how we feel in our training, and also just how our general sense of wellness and our body composition are affected by these changes. Now, weighing and measuring your food and doing macros is the absolute gold standard and is the most effective way. It's also probably the least sustainable for most people in day-to-day life. We want to give you a method for lazy macros so that you can get as many of the benefits of doing macros as possible, but without too much of the hassle that's involved in weighing and measuring everything you eat. This protocol that we're going to be following is not about elimination. This is about adding more into your diet, and therefore it displaces some other things out. There's no bad foods on this diet, there's only some good foods that we want to increase the amounts of. Now, short term, this increase in vegetable and fruit consumption will improve the way your digestive system functions and help you get more out of the food that you're eating. It'll also help to improve your levels in vitamins and minerals, and through being lower in caloric density than some other sources of carbohydrate, etc., it will improve your body composition. Now, long term, eating this certain level of fruit and veg has actually been shown to decrease your likelihood of heart disease, stroke, cancers, all-cause mortality. So, not a bad way to go. The other side of the challenge that we're going to be doing is increasing the protein. Now, short-term protein will help you recover from training sessions better. It'll make sure that you're not just sore, but you're actually improving. And again, in the longer term picture, it has massive benefits as you age. After the age of 30, your muscle mass will start to decrease by 3 to 5% per decade. So as we age, it becomes super important to actually increase our protein consumption so that we can make sure that we still have muscle mass in later years. Now, this challenge is borrowing heavily from E.C. Synkowski of Optimize Me Nutrition. She's a CrossFit Level 4 trainer and an all-around badass, so check her out if you want to find out more about her work. Now, we're going to have a daily updated Facebook group for people participating so that you can get the most out of this challenge and support each other and ask questions and just find out ways that you can improve your nutrition along the way. We're going to work with you individually to try and find a way for you to personally track changes in your body and how you feel during this challenge. That might be measurements, that might be other methods that just help you find out how this is affecting you. We're going to be at the other end of any messages you send so that you can find out direct from us any questions or queries you may have. We're going to provide loads of resources from recipes to tips and tricks to help you get through this and get the most out of it. We're going to run a points-based system so that you can try and be accountable to yourself and track the consistency of your approach to your nutrition. There's going to be prizes at the end for those that are the most consistent and adherent throughout the challenge. So get signed up in the Push Press app today under events, and we will kick the challenge off at the end of next week. Next week we'll be running measurements, so if you've already signed up, we're going to book you in for a session where we're going to go over how we're going to measure, and there'll be loads and loads of resources pushed out as that challenge kicks off so that you know exactly what you're doing. We want this to be a fun, engaging 6 weeks for us as a community, but long term we want to try and give you a toolkit that is sustainable so that you can have the best health for as long as possible.